Welcome back to my YouTube channel. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today I'll be talking about states of consciousness. I am the Master Manifester. I am the one that teaches about the law of assumption and the deeper understanding of it. Here in my channel called Awareness Laws, talking about the natural way of being aware. Today I'm going to be focusing on the last topic, as I said, in Neville Goddard's book, Imagination Creates Your Reality. It's not the last topic in the book, but today, as I've done every single topic, it's the last topic that is not done. So let me get into it. So states of consciousness. States of consciousness, basically, it's about different levels of awareness that a person has. You can create things in your life inadvertently, or you can create things in your life consciously, or you can be aware of what you are creating by being in that state. So basically, what this means is this. If you are a person that is in a certain state of consciousness, you behave in a certain way. If you're a person that wants to be anything in life, you change your state of consciousness to that thing that you want to be. If you remember when you were for those people that have got degrees or diplomas or any formal education, and they actually have a qualification, if you remember the whole process, you had to be in that state of consciousness of being a student that will acquire that which the student wants. So in state of consciousness, what is important is the desire that you are having for that which you are wanting in your life. So if you are having the desire, then you are able to shift your consciousness into that which you want. And this can actually happen in a natural way by you just making that decision. But you cannot achieve anything in life unless you cannot achieve something just by having a will, or that I will achieve this, and then you go out and you try to achieve things. You will not be able to achieve things, or even if you do achieve that, there will be something that will make your progress to be short-lived. You understand? Until you understand the fact that you are living in a certain state of consciousness. Let me give you an example. If you are a person, for this actually affects most of the people in the world, they want to get just a job, just a normal job, and then they are unable to maintain the standard that they have set, because they didn't have, they had the will to get the job. Through the will, you are able to get things, but you can't maintain that which you get, because your state of consciousness is not in the vibration of that which you want. So they end up being in debt. They end up having a whole lot of problems that are happening in their life, and it results to a situation whereby it will be as if the person is actually not working, is just living from hand to mouth. And the reason that I want people to understand what causes that, because most of us have been through that, or most of the people are going through that in the whole world. It is actually a common problem that is occurring, that is affecting millions and millions of people. They have a desire, but then the desire that they're having, when it is acquired, it ends up being a problem. So this is because they are not in tune with that goal that they wanted. They don't understand the frequency of that which they want. Let me give you another example. You can take two people, right? You take a person who has a certain desire. I want to have $1 million, or I want to have everything that I want. He's got the will, he's got the zeal, but then you take someone who actually is already vibrating in that state of consciousness. You understand? The person who has got the zeal, got the will, yes, they can acquire that $1 million that they want, but then it will be short-lived because they were not vibrating in that state of consciousness. You understand? So the person now who already was in that state of consciousness, what Neville Goddard would say, living in the wish fulfilled of that which they desire, the time that it comes into the three-dimensional world, that person is prepared for that. They're not excited about it, they're not shocked to the point of, having a party about it, or doing things, going wild and having. I'm not saying that people shouldn't celebrate what they have attracted in their life, but if you are not the danger in attracting things in your life, because everyone attracts things daily, everyone can attract anything, but the danger in that is that if you are not vibrating at the level of that which you have acquired, you are going to have a problem. It's actually better if you don't even have that. Don't go for things, do not, I warn you, go for things that you have not vibrated in their consciousness thereof. In other words, don't go for things that you haven't made your consciousness to be in that state, because they will slap you in the face, my friend. I'm telling you, I know this, I've been through this, I've acquired things in my life, but then I found out that it's as if I didn't have it. It was just a title, you just have a job, and it's just a title, because at the end of the month, or when payday comes, whether it's weekly or monthly or whatever, depends from person to person and region to region, you feel as if you can hide, or you feel as if I don't even want this job anymore, but I have to go get more debt so that I can survive. You understand? The reason for that that is affecting, it's a worldwide problem, is because the persons are not vibrating in the right alignment with that which they have attracted. Now, this is the danger. This is the danger in the law of assumption, which people naturally are gifted, people with natural psychic abilities, you understand, that are able to attract things in their lives just by mere thinking of things. This is the danger, this is the downfall, you understand, of their ability to constantly have that which they have accumulated, and expand. They are unable now to expand on what they have accumulated, because they just used their psychic abilities, acquired whatever they wanted, but then they did not vibrate. They did not live in the end before that which they desired was in the 3D world. I'll give you another practical example that is used in this topic in Imagination Creates a Reality by Neville Goddard. On this topic, in fact, a person who is having a state of poverty, consciousness or awareness, or mindset, you understand, even if that person is having money, it will be short-lived, because they will forever be vibrating at a frequency of lacking that which they've already accumulated. This means that if you are a person that is viewing things from a certain state, that state will take over everything that you have actually acquired. Your whole manifestation will take over your whole manifestation. So before you even try to attract things in your life, I would advise you to understand that you have to vibrate in the state of consciousness of that which you want. So at the end of the day, I just want people to understand that. So the person now who is vibrating in a state of lack will have money, but then they will lose the money. You understand? But then you get someone who's vibrating in a state of consciousness of wealth without money. When they get money, they will sustain that money because they were already vibrating in that state of awareness. Or you get someone who was already seeing themselves having that job or having that opportunity before it was landed to their life or to their life as per the opportunity, the way that it will come. That person will be able to maintain that, you understand, and they will be able to expand their life because before they even had it, they imagined it and they vibrated in the exact state of consciousness of that which they actually wanted in their life. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, states you cannot maintain any assumption without having the vibration of that assumption or the consciousness of that assumption before its manifestation or it coming into being. That is why I would suggest that you live in the state of your wish fulfilled for all that you desire, so that, you know, when you're vibrating in a state of consciousness of that which you desire, you do not become surprised when things start to happen in your life. You do not become excited by things. You understand? You automatically feel natural about things. When if you are trying to manifest a certain $1,000 or whatever, or a car or a house, when you get that, you'll be happy, but you should be like, this is normal. You understand? You'll be able to continue living rationally. But when you were attracting that, not vibrating at the state of the consciousness of that which you want, what will happen is that it will slip through your fingers, my friend. It will dissipate, and it will just be a beautiful memory that, I can attract things, but I lost this because I've lost a lot of things that I had attracted because I didn't understand that I had to vibrate in that state before I acquired what I had desired. With that being said, God bless everyone. I'll see you in the next video. And the next video, I'll be just, talking of true life stories of how people's lives were impacted by using their imagination, as per Neville Goddard's topic in the lecture of Imagination Creates Reality, Case Histories. With that being said, much love and God bless. Pardon me, just to add, in the book, it is also further stated that the Bible's personifications of the different characters that are in the Bible, be it your Moses, your Andrew, your Jesus, your Paul, your Peter, your Job, etc., etc., etc. As we know, the Bible has got a lot of prophets that are spoken of, or priests, you understand, or priestesses, or prophetesses, or queens, those characters in the Bible are basically an example of the different states of consciousness that do exist. So I would suggest one to when they use the Bible, to understand that it's the different states of or it's a personification of the characters being portrayed as if those characters behave in a certain way or for a certain purpose. But if you were to look at it with the eye of the different states of consciousness, then you will begin to understand that the ultimate state of consciousness in the Bible that is referred to is the state of consciousness of being Jesus Christ. So with that being said, Christ consciousness is the ultimate state of consciousness or state of consciousness for righteousness purpose, is that of Jesus Christ. So with that being said, I just wanted to add that bit that when you use the Bible, just be aware that when you are interpreting it, you are interpreting certain states of consciousness. Because once you start to look at it like literally from the literal standpoint, you might not be able to catch the teaching behind. You might be focusing on Jesus instead of focusing on the consciousness of Jesus. You might be focusing on Job instead of focusing on the consciousness of being in the state of Job. So it's just basically different states of consciousness. In fact, that's what Neville Goddard said about the Bible, as he, of course, had learned from his mentor, Abdullah. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, once again, have a great one and God bless. Thank you for your time.